Well, as you know, this year's Civic Luncheon is paying tribute to our current and former members of the military. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce the man who is tasked with seeing that these heroes and all of these other men, women, and children in need find the help they seek. Major Charles Smith, who is the Divisional Commander of the Salvation Army here in Kansas and Western Missouri.
Now I'd like to bring your attention to a very special individual, Mr. David Fowler, as the chairman of the Salvation Army's Christmas campaign. It was under his leadership that the Christmas campaign raised for the first time over $10 million.
It was truly my pleasure and honor to serve as this past year's Christmas campaign chair for 2012. Everybody gave us so much support. I made the mistake of saying at the kickoff at Barney-Allis Plaza that if we exceeded our goal, I would shave my head. And so I'm here today to fulfill that commitment. And again, thank you very much for all your support.
Ladies and gentlemen, accepting the Salvation Army's Others Award on behalf of KCP&L, please welcome Chairman, President, and CEO of both Great Plains Energy and KCP&L, Terry Bassham.
On behalf of the 3,000 employees of Kansas City Power and Light, I want to thank the Salvation Army. I want to thank the Majors, Smiths. We are a service organization, whether it's electric service, customer service, or community service. We take our communities as part of our family and our service to them seriously. And to be able to receive the Others Award for extraordinary service to the community is about the greatest honor I can imagine.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my deepest pleasure to introduce to you this creative, innovative, and visionary man, this year's recipient of the Distinguished William Booth Award, Mr. Larry Powell.
This award means a great deal to me because of the man's name that's attached to it. William Booth, who dedicated his life to helping hurting people. Thank you, and thank God for the Salvation Army.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm John Goodwin, the chair of the advisory board. With more than 50 buildings and numerous social service centers in the metropolitan Kansas City area, the Salvation Army impacts tens of thousands of lives every year, including those veterans we serve.
Thanks. I'm allergic to podiums, so this is a little awkward. I'm going to have to walk on either side of this thing. But to the Salvation Army, we use the term in the fighter pilot world, wingman, and I am very honored to be a wingman. I mean, we're both doing so much for the veterans and their families, and so it's great to be here today. The great challenge is that in a world that is just filled with layers and layers that for the most part keep us between what really matters, is recognizing these moments, but then also having the courage or the faith when chance and purpose unite in our lives to take action. You find your passion in life, what you're truly supposed to do, that's God's greatest reward. And I felt a very strong calling in my life from God to do something outside of the cockpit. And I think like anything in life, when you're inspired, it's only as good as the action that you take. One of the reasons I'm so honored to be here and part of this Salvation Army luncheon is that we said as a country we have approximately 1 million dependents who've had somebody killed or disabled in Iraq and Afghanistan. And of that group, about 85% get no federal education assistance at all. And in that moment when chance and purpose united in my world, that I had the courage and the faith to take action. Thank you all for taking action and being here and supporting the Salvation Army and all the wonderful things that they do for so many, including our veterans. And I hope that you leave here and you look at the world a little differently. You recognize that chance and purpose is around you every day. Every person, every experience that's placed in your life is there for a reason. And you harness that power of volition in your life to make a choice that maybe you haven't ever made, haven't had the courage to make. And that is the beauty of this dance that we're all on, is we have the capability of change in our lives, and that power of volition makes anything possible.